Greetings everyone, my name is Jonathan Bailey and I'm from the website Plagiarism Today, which can be found at plagiarismtoday.com. Haven't uploaded a video in a while. Actually, that's not technically true. I have uploaded 4, you just haven't seen them. I've been having some pretty serious problems with YouTube this past week, and I've had a lot I wanted to say this week, but YouTube is having a problem with my video. And at first I thought it was this bizarre internet problem that would cause my video uploads to not go anywhere, but I started looking into it a little bit today, and it appears it's a codec issue that mysteriously appeared out of the blue. No idea what caused it, but now I cannot upload videos directly from Boinks TV, and I can't upload what it exports. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put this into a different format and do that upload, and if it works, you'll be seeing this video. If it doesn't, none of what I said just mattered. So anyways, what's been on my mind? Well, first off, I want to say a quick thanks to at KLM, the Twitter people behind KLM, the Royal Dutch Airlines, for their help. Earlier this week, on Monday specifically, they were a huge assist. I had some travel issues, having real problems. There were 3 companies involved. Theirs was just one of them. The Twitter people there really stepped up, saved the day. That's all I want to say is a brief thank you there. I had a lot more I wanted to say, but we're 3 days behind now. But what's really been the big story in the copyright sense, even though a lot of people don't realize that it is a copyright story in many regards, is the Viacom DirectTV dispute that is ongoing, and this has just reached comic proportions. I mean, this has gotten ridiculous. Basically, what's going on, Viacom runs networks like Nickelodeon, MTV, VH1, Comedy Central, Logo, a few others that are pretty big, 26 in all, that are involved in this dispute at least. What happened is they could not reach an agreement on the carriage fee with DirectTV. So long story short, DirectTV a couple days ago pulled the plug on all the channels. Viacom is those 26 channels are no longer on Viacom. 26 of the biggest and most popular channels on DirectTV, I might add, no longer on the network. And both sides immediately took to the internet and to the press to blame each other. DirectTV blamed Viacom, saying that Viacom wanted an unreasonable rate increase that would have resulted in a bill increase for its consumers. Viacom responded by saying that increase at the most would have been just pennies per day per customer. It would not have been significant, and that they are being underpaid for the amount of viewership that they receive. They said something akin to or 20% of the viewership on DirectTV, but only 5% of the carriage fees. And of course, it's gone back and forth like that. And really, up to a point, I think most people just kind of said, look, they're both kind of being jerks here. We just want it resolved. And that's an understandable approach. Because, you know, I run a business too. I've had contract negotiations fail. I've had contract negotiations not go as I planned. I know how it is, you know. Two sides trying to reach an agreement, but they're just a little bit too far apart. It happens, you know, but it's how you handle those disagreements that determine, you know, how your skill level as a businessman, I guess. And neither side is showing me a lot of skill here, and it's gotten really outrageous. Like I said, they've taken to the media largely over this, and I guess you could say in a way DirectTV kind of started this game of one-upmanship, because what happened is on their site, they suggested ways in which their consumers could watch Viacom shows for free or for nearly free. And they basically pointed their customers, primarily their customers, to Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, ComedyCentral.com, MTV.com, all of these sites where they could view these popular shows for free. And that's kind of a cutting your nose to spite your face situation right there, because if anything is the biggest threat to cable and satellite providers like DirectTV, it would be, you know, people like me who use Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc., instead of subscribing to DirectTV or something to the like. But there they are, directing their customers to that. And I could easily imagine that, you know, if you're a customer of DirectTV and you're thinking about getting on Netflix or something like that, or thinking about maybe I can cut the cord and save that $80 a month or whatever, that this could be what pushes you over the edge to download it on Netflix onto your Xbox or get a Roku box or something similar. You know, I can easily see that. Well, Viacom just couldn't be outdone. So what they did is, responding to that, they went to dailyshow.com, they went to all of MTV.com, they went to all their sites where they had full episodes and disabled them across the board. If you want to watch a full episode of The Daily Show for free legally on dailyshow.com right now, you can't. And it doesn't matter if you're a DirectTV customer, because Viacom can't single out DirectTV's customers. I think one time this happened recently, involved Time Warner Cable, so only Time Warner Cable customers were blocked. But now, it's everyone. It doesn't matter if you are a DirectTV customer, not doesn't matter if you even heard of DirectTV, which I don't see how that'd be possible if you live in the United States. But if you are in the United States, you cannot view full episodes of Viacom shows, even if you've gotten used to it. And that is just incredibly boneheaded. And it blows my mind. Because, it's like I said, prior to this, I was at least moderately sympathetic to Viacom. Because even if, you do feel that they're in the wrong in the negotiations, it's a business negotiation. It takes two to tango. It takes two to make things get this bad. DirectTV has their share of the blame. The problem is now Viacom has one-upped it and has dragged other people, like myself now, into their fight and hurt them in the course of doing so. And that's just an incredibly boneheaded, jerky thing to do. I'm trying to keep my language relatively tame here. So it blows my mind that they chose to go this route, because now people that might have been sympathetic, people that might have been at least, open to what they had to say, now are openly angry at them. And rightfully so, I think, because this is a move, while it's calculated to hurt and put more pressure on DirectTV, it unfortunately just hurts and punishes the rest of the customers and the rest of the people that were trying to get the content legally. And it's worth noting DirectTV could have just said, go pirate it, screw you, go to the Pirate Bay or something, but they didn't. They chose to recommend legal, free, or nearly free alternatives, and they did so, like I said, at risk of their own business model. And now Viacom decides to take a move that was far, far worse for their business model, actually, actively angering their viewers. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Incredibly stupid. Well, anyways, I don't have much else to say on this. I'm going to leave it there. I'm obviously still not able to formulate words. I learned all this last night. I'm still not able to formulate what I'm trying to say adequately. So I'll just say this is Jonathan Bailey, signing off.